is a story. Welcome everyone to your December 2016 Alchemy Scope, the end of the year already. Can you believe it? This year has flown by for me. So you're looking at Dragon Bear. He's my little ginger king there, and you're going to see him throughout this video. You'll already notice that there's some format changes to the Alchemy Scope, and you're going to see that this month. December 2016 is a condensed scope. There's going to be more that will come back in January for the 2017 cycle. However, it's still progressing. So yeah, I'll be excited to see what emerges for January as well. But those should be uploaded by the middle of December, or by the third week, by Christmas, let's say, of December. So let's get started. There's a couple things. One is I want to remind all of you that are interested in getting your 2017 evolutionary story forecast and guidance video from me to go ahead and place your order below. There is a couple week lead time, and to get it before your 2017 starts, you are more than invited to connect with me. Again, the link is below. Let's talk about now, for this December 2016 cycle, what is activated. Now, as you know, if you've tuned in before, we're tapping into the Macrocycle. What is the story, the unfolding, evolutionary, spiraled story for humanity as a whole at this time? To do that, we tap into the Sabian Symbol. This month, the Sabian Symbol is at the point of 7 degrees 43 minutes Sagittarius, and it's occurring today. I'm recording this on the new moon, so which is the 29th of November 2016. And so the energies of the new moon are very well imbued throughout this video for all of the scopes this month. Now, there's something very special about this moon. One is the symbol is amazing, which we'll talk about, but I want to start with the 7-degree point. Last month, October's new moon, Scorpio new moon, also had a 7-degree 44-minute Scorpio point that the new moon occurred at. Next month, we have a 7-degree Capricorn new moon occurring. That leaves 2016 with 3 sevens at the end of the year. 7 represents the great mysteries. 7 represents magic, the unknowable realm, investigating, discovery in that which cannot be fully known. 3 sevens represents, casino wins, abundance, flow, luck. There's a lot going on in the world, and there is a simultaneity with the magic that is at hand. So I want you to drink in what the universe is displaying for us here. To end this very intense 9-cycle 2016 year with 3 sevens is not a small deal. It's a big deal. And what Joanne Walmsley from Sacred Scribe says about 777 is it reminds us that we are here at this time to spiritually evolve, and that we do this by expressing the highest and best of ourselves and embracing our unique abilities, whatever they may be. Now look at the symbol. Within the depths of the earth, new elements are being formed. Indeed, with so much activated astrologically, there is new aspects of psyche, new clarity about soul patterns, about karmic patterns, about imprisoning, the imprisoning of humanity, how we've been as a collective very held, very contained, very deceived. And there's much, much, much transparency that has been occurring for the last 3-4 years, but it's been exponential. And 2016 was the year of what I called the year of discernment, because there was so much raising its frequency, coming out of the closet, coming out of the shadows, becoming clear, or at least coming up for us to see that indeed there are new things being formed. So again, within the depths of the earth, new elements are being formed. What Dane Rudhyar writes about this symbol is the alchemical fire, which both purifies and transforms the very substance of humans' inner life. Forces are at work in the deepest layers of the psyche, which in their own way respond to the outer stimulation produced by a strong involvement in group ambitions and emotions, and even more by the powerful tensions and releases of love. An alchemical process goes on, usually unnoticed by the conscious ego, until it becomes obvious that a kind of mutation has taken place and a new level of awareness and of responses to life has been reached. One of the key phrases for this symbol is psychic gestation. So again, within the depths of the earth, new elements are being formed. Within each of us, new elements are being formed, period. And November was the precursor for that. December will bring this forward. It's a very powerful month. Now, let's move on to your particular sign and see what is your unfolding. Aquarius. So let's take a look and see what is your microcycle. What's the story that's unfolding for you over the course of December 2016? I pulled the I Ching for you to pull up the narrative, and you received 2 I Ching hexagrams. The first one was number 17, following, and it came with changing lines. And the second one that came was 49, revolution. What this is saying, the combined messages together, is what is your story, the narrative for Aquarius. For you, what this is saying is you are going with the flow of great change erupting in your life, your personal life and the life of your context, either your family, your home, your work, that which is in your sphere of reality. There is change. Revolution is talking about a shift and alteration from what was stable and kind of in a stable phase of feedback loop or movement, that which was predictable and habitual and patterned. Now with revolution, there's a stirring and it's moving into a state of chaos. There's more that is pushing to be shifted, but it is naturally being shifted. Following is talking about going with the flow, essentially. That supreme success is to be found when you adjust your sails to go with the move of the winds. So indeed, you are, during the course of this cycle, the story for the demographic of Aquarius is that change is happening and that you're going to be more open to, more available to go in the direction that is pulling you. So life is shifting and changing, and it's pulling you in a certain direction, and following is allowing you to do that. So a lot of you are not going to be as resistant, let's say, as you might have been in the past for change that is occurring in your life. So there is great change occurring for a lot of Aquarians out there. Now let's take a look at your Dakini. So for your growth theme this month, instead of the archetype cards, I pulled the 64 Dakini Oracle, Penny Slinger's 64 Dakini Oracle. Your growth edge over the course of December is number 58, Medicina. Medicina is green medicine, meaning marijuana. You know, it's like the medicinal elements and aspects and qualities of plants, of earth. So your growth edge is to become medicine. Your growth edge is to heal. And it might, in fact, be, Aquarius, that a good portion of you out there might have some bodily issues arising, which, by the way, would not be unusual. There's so much energy that is shifting and changing in the collective that our bodies do reflect that. And indeed, with all the shifts and changes going on with our psyches, growing, evolving, becoming clearer, seeing things becoming more transparent, indeed, our bodies, which are the unconscious mind, are also feeling the effects physically of the changes that are pushing to happen. So the growth edge for a lot of you out there might indeed be to heal your body, to heal your mind, to heal your soul. And what will help you is greens, green medicine. For some of you out there that have cancerous growths or maybe precancerous indications, what I would say is you want to look into cannabis oil. Okay, so Medicina is saying be the healer and become healed. That's your growth edge. Now, let's move on to your guidance. Now, this month I have been creating my own mantra deck. It's called the Cauldron, and it's under process now. It's in process now. So when it becomes complete, I have 3 decks underway. The Way, the Cauldron, and the Story. When those are complete, I'll go ahead and launch that and alert you to when that's available. But for this month, I have pulled one of them for you. Aquarius, your mantra this month has to do with becoming awed. So let's take a look at what it says for you. For you this month, the guidance is an awe arises, an amazement, a curiosity. That which I was numb to is brightened, elevated, highlighted, lightened. The beauty, I am seeing the beauty. Aquarius, there is an opening, there's a stirring, a shifting, and an opening happening for you. And I do believe there's a healing that is at hand for you. If you take on that growth edge of Medicina, and with this particular mantra of being awed by life, being wowed by life, getting curious about life, opening up the numbness walls that have been built, it feels like you're at a precipice of pure potentiality. So I send you so much love for this month. And hopefully I'll see some of you for your 2017 forecast. So be in touch if you'd like me to create that for you before your 2017 begins. I look forward to that. Talk to you soon. Bye. You are an embodied reflection of Source. You are thus infinitely empowered, abundant, and a co-creator with your context always. You are an alchemist. Divination works because the web of life is intelligently organized with coordinated and storied agency.